Teddy Feinberg, Brooke Stockberger, Teddy and Brooke show sun in my eyes, trying not to squint. Brooke, do you have any opinions on this professional tactic?
Well, it takes a professional to really look into the sun, but not squint, and I'm obviously not a professional. But I love this morning air. It's wonderful.
It is beautiful out. The fall cruise is great.
Oh, yes.
Let's move on from the nature talk and move on to the high school football field, please. Oñate plays Mayfield on Friday. That's the Field of Dreams. We have Gadsden hosting Alamogordo on Friday night. We also have, on Thursday, Santa Teresa at Centennial. Brooke, thoughts, feelings, analysis, go.
Okay, Gadsden, Alamogordo, very winnable game, I think, for Gadsden.
Very much
Alamo got beat up pretty good by Cruces, who was off this week. I'll be very interested to see how Oñate plays against Mayfield. Oñate, obviously an improved team over last year. Anybody that saw how they started out last year, lost most of their games, were getting beat up pretty bad. This year they've had some good games. They took defending champ Cleveland to 1-point loss, and they lost in the fourth quarter. They've played some really close games, got a couple victories. But they got steamrolled by Cruces a couple weeks ago. Now they have the other crosstown team, Mayfield. Mayfield's maybe not as good this year as they've been in some years past. Oñate's better, but still, Oñate's going to have to run the ball, keep the clock going to stay in this game. I still expect Mayfield to win, and probably by double digits.
I mean, it still seems like Mayfield's a top 2 team in district. Mayfield suffered some hiccups, some discipline issues. They were off last week. Maybe they solved some of those problems. Oñate has been an improved team, like you alluded to, Brooke. Getting blown out by Cruces 2 weeks ago, essentially beating themselves against Gadsden. They had a lot of turnovers. Are they marketably better to beat Mayfield? I would like to say they're marketably better to play a competitive game. Maybe that will be the case. We'll find out on Friday. The Centennial's an interesting case study because they obviously are a 4-3 team, a first-year football program. They seem to have a shot at the state playoffs, which would be really a big deal, I think, in their inaugural season. We're getting the 2-minute mark sign, so we should probably hop over to the Aggies now. They're hosting Louisiana Tech. Louisiana Tech's got a heck of a football team, number 24 in the country, number 1 in the nation in scoring. They average something like 55 points per game, which is just astounding. Only a 30-point spread?
Yeah, I'm kind of interested by that. Louisiana Tech nearly scored 60 points against Texas A&M.
Right.
And oh, by the way, SEC school that has a winning record right now.
Right.
They really did. They almost won that game, and they're coming in here. They're loaded for bear, and they have a whole bunch of momentum. I don't feel like this game is going to be a hiccup for them at all. Yeah, the 30-point spread. I'm kind of interested that I guess the Aggies are just getting some love here at home, and that's about all I can think of.
A couple interesting stats just looking at Louisiana Tech. Their quarterback, Colby Cameron, has thrown 20 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. They also have 30 rushing touchdowns. The spread is so synonymous with throw. This team can run the football very effectively. That's kind of a misnomer. I think the Aggie offense looked better last week, and I think maybe the reason the spread is just 30 is because I think maybe people are anticipating that maybe they moved the ball last week against Utah State. They had some turnovers in the red zone, so maybe people are anticipating to score some points. You're not going to beat Louisiana Tech, obviously, in a defensive slugfest.
No.
The Aggies are going to have to score here to at least make it competitive. But again, 30 points, I thought it would be higher. Louisiana Tech's a powerful team. We'll see how it goes down. Brooke, do you have anything else to add?
Nope, just Aggie basketball continues to practice. That season gets closer and closer as we go on, as October turns into November here pretty soon.
It should be pointed out their WAC preseason poll just came out on Wednesday morning. They were picked number 1 by the coaches, number 2 by the media. So, good for them.
Very good.
Folks, thanks for checking us out as always. Sun News Facebook, Sun News Twitter, at Teddy Feinberg, at B Stockberger. We'll see ya.